All right, we live. Let's get it going. Gabby's in the chat already. What's going on, Gabby? Happy Tuesday. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? That's right, Gabby. You said guess who's here first. Gabby was right on time. Right on time. And game 123 is in the building. What's going on, game 123? You've been playing Violet. Let's go, Gabby. How far are you in Violet? How many badges you have? What's going on? Give me the rundown. Gabby says, I haven't played much, just left the academy. Oh, okay. I got you. So you still got a lot to do. Game 123 says, how are you doing today? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well as well. Game 123 says, I was playing with my friends on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate earlier. That's right. Who was winning? Who was winning game 123? Oh, man. Man, had a long shift at work, man. Long shift at work. Yaroon is in the building. Let's go, Yaroon. You said good morning / evening, afternoon, night. What's going on, Yaroon? How you feeling today, man? Hope you're recovering nicely still. Game 123 says I was winning on Smash Brothers and my friends was winning too. Okay. Yaroon says all good here. And what about you, man? Um, it was a long shift, bro. It was, but honestly, today was a really good day, bro. Today was a really good day at work for me. So, I I have no complaints. I am tired. My voice is a little weaker than usual because I had to talk a lot today. But you know what? Great day. Great day. Hopefully we can cap it off with some Ochre Alston shiny munchlaxes. You said what made it so good? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys since there's only a handful of you in here. Um, I started doing like interviews at work, like talking to artists, like me sitting down and interviewing an artist. I started doing them, and today I got to do a big one with an artist that I've been a fan of for many, many, many years, like since I was in high school. So it went perfectly. Literally, it couldn't have gone better. So it was a good day, man, for sure. Really good day. Gabby says glad to hear, and Jeroen says nice, bro. Glad for yeah. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. It's it's kind of been a situation of like long time coming, and you have to pay your dues and all this stuff, and I finally got a real opportunity to do it. Um, I got to do it back in August for the first time, and everybody liked how it went. It went well. So, I got another opportunity to do it today as well. So, hopefully, people continue to like it and it resonates with people, and I get more opportunities to do things like that. So, that would be really awesome. So, thank you guys for the love and all that. I really appreciate it. It's it means a lot to me, and it's tough. It's tough to get these kinds of opportunities. So when they come up, you have to really seize that moment and maximize those opportunities. So I'm really appreciative that I got a chance to do it today. Gabby with the band hammer. That's so funny, bro. Is like get a job as I'm literally talking about my job. That's hilarious. We got vibes in the building. What's going on, vibes? Gabby says only positive vibes allowed. That's right. My guy vibes already going crazy with the 199 dono. Let's go. Yeah, Gabby's fast. She's got the fastest hammer in the land. My guy vibes is just going wild. Absolutely going wild. 199, 499. Who could stop vibes? We're not even doing anything. We're just hanging out. Me and my slow king's asleep on screen. And another 499. This guy cannot be stopped. Vibes is lighting it up. What's going on? Casey is in the chat. My guy Vibes, thank you so much for that 499 back-to-back donos with the 199 on top of it. Who could stop Vibes? My goodness. My goodness. Look at that. Vibes is sending gifts too now. I mean, this is just outrageous, man. Lots of W's in the chat for our guy Vibes. Big love to Vibes, man. Thank you so much, bro. I hope you had a great weekend. Hope the week is going well for you as we cruise into Wednesday over here. It's not quite Wednesday yet for me. It's almost 11 p.m., but thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support. I was ready to do some Ogre Ousting with the squad, but I don't think they're ready. I don't think they're ready. And we got B-Raz in the building. Dang, dude. We got Vibes is just going crazy with the donos. Every time Vibes pops in, it's just who knows what's gonna happen. Vibes is dropping money. B-Raz says she's doing okay, still recovering from her cold. Hopefully tomorrow she feels better. I hope she feels better, guys, because B-Raz's birthday is coming up. It's coming up. So hopefully she gets back to where she's supposed to be. Her birthday is this coming Monday, guys. October 6th. We got Maximus in the building. What's going on, Max? Yaroon says, so we're shiny hunting again today, bro. I mean, that's the plan. B-Raz says your room's ready for Pokemon Unite. That was the plan, but my guys haven't responded to me in the Discord, so I don't know what we're going to end up doing here. Yeah, I'm tired too, Maximus. I had a long day at work, to be honest, but we're here. We're here. I'm just giving the fellas some time to see if they can see if they're gonna respond on Discord. Yeah, we were going crazy. We were going crazy on Pokemon Unite. We haven't even lost, dude. Yaroon, how many matches have we done? How many W's have we collected in a row? Because I know it was ridiculous. Around 15, 16. I thought that we had already won 15 or 16 before yesterday's stream. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, that's a lot, dude. First stream was 10 or 11. Oh, okay. And we got a few more in last night. That's crazy, dude. That's a lot. A lot of W's. I like how my Slowking is asleep, but it makes sure to walk and phase through my character and continue to sleep. Like, what's going on there? Yeah, I think it was only surrenders yesterday, too. We were on fire, Yaroon. We were on absolute fire. Corpse is in the chat. What's going on, Corpse? Welcome. Hope you're having a good start of the week here. We're about at that midway point of the week. Got Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming out this Thursday. You know I'm excited about it. So when are you planning to max out some Pokemon? I guess we could do that on a stream, huh? Because we don't... My guys aren't responding to me. I guess we could do that. You said you would love to see that on stream. Exactly. Yeah, that's a good point, man. I haven't done that on stream yet. Most of these, or all of these, pretty much, are going to be subjected to that treatment for sure. I don't know if they have been already, though. This tells me probably not, but they're hyper trained. Let me see. How do I see that? Excuse me, guys. There it is. Oh, yeah, they are hyper trained. Yeah, you see the Dragonite. Hyper trained. Shiny Dragonite at that. Fun fact, I got this Dragonite as a Dratini on Pokemon Black and White 2. Same thing with this Gibble that turned into a shiny Garchomp, excuse me. And same thing with this Haxorus. These are all from Black and White 2. Only thing with Garchomp is that it doesn't really look shiny. It is, but it doesn't really look like it. It's not as dramatic as Dragonite or Haxorus. Dragor says my favorite Pokemon is Feraligatr. Boom! There it is. And then Metagross is shiny as well. No, when they're... So, you said when they're hyper trained, are they maxed out? Effectively, yes. That means that their IVs are maxed. But there's another stat called EVs, which is this. So like this stuff right here, you see how there's like that highlighted yellow? We don't really care about that, but this sort of more, I don't know, I guess white, you would call it? Like how it's leaning towards speed, special attack, and attack. Those are your EVs. And you can actually max those out with the mochi that you collect in-game here. So I believe I did do this with some of my Pokemon. So like you'll see these guys don't really have anything here. I believe I did do this. Let me see. I think I might have did it with my starter Pokemon. I gotta really look. There's like so much that you can do in this game. It's a little crazy. I want to say I did do it with these guys. So these were my starters. No, they weren't. These were my starters, excuse me. So, yeah, you see how this is kind of maxed out? Bacon says I'm coming over. Let's go, Bacon. So, these guys are, like, maxed out. See, like, this Dragonite fully maxed out on attack. Panda says the stream is late. No, I know. I had a long shift at work, so I couldn't get on. But here we are. I don't know if I maxed these guys. Yeah, I didn't. So you see how it's like, there's like nothing there? How it's just like a little dot in the center? That means like I haven't really used these Pokemon in battle. That's typically how you get the EVs. Is you have to use them in battle, and then from there, they get their EVs boosted up. Dragor says, I just checked the leader order and realized you got Vibe. You already know Vibes came through and showed up and showed out. Vibes doesn't mess around. So I have a bunch of Pokemon Yaroon that I needed. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Okay, so this is interesting. So like this is an event Pokemon here, and this is based on someone's competitive build of Incineroar, and so like you can see their EVs are like insane. They're stretched to HP, special defense, and defense. Dragor says Vibes joins, throws money at you, and walks out after complimenting your music taste. Yeah, that's exactly what he does. He's not even in the chat anymore. He dropped a bunch of money and dipped. It's you got to admire it, man. Yeah, you see the spikes. So, yeah, you can really only max one, and then you can kind of max out the other two. Like if you notice this one, the HP is maxed. You see how it's like glowing right there too, like those sparkles? That's maxed. Bacon says, "Wow, I got my system on Ethernet now, and it updated in a second." Oh yeah, I have my Switch 2 on Ethernet. It updates instantly. Let me see. I have a bunch of competitive Pokemon that I got as events. So let's see how these guys built their Pokemon. See, again, HP's maxed. So basically, you max it out in one direction, and then you get close to maxing out the second one, and then you kind of give one or two left or whatever you have in another one. So you'll constantly see that. You see what I'm saying? Like again, these are event Pokemon based on competitive builds. You'll run into that a lot where it's effectively just they're built out a certain way. Dragor says it's a little over 2 weeks until my birthday, guys. You have any big plans for the birthday? See, this is a really good one. It's like all in on attack, almost all in on speed, and then they threw one into special defense, which, as you can see, they boosted that special defense a little bit. Now, again, this is different than IVs where it says best on HP, attack, defense, etc. So in order to get the IVs in the best category, you kind of have to breed for this. You have to breed down those traits. That being said, it's possible to max out the stat without breeding. And that's kind of how you end up in a situation like this where you see it says hyper trained. These Pokemon were hyper trained because they didn't have best IVs, and I didn't breed them. So if you have enough value, like if you have some that already have best or pretty good or whatever, and you're good with that, you can hyper train and max out the others. All this means is that when they level up, their HP, attack, defense, etc. will get more points into it. That's what it means. So look at the image I just sent in the Pokemon chat. Let me check it out. Whoa. I don't know what's going on there. That's crazy. Better battle it, see what happens. So yeah, I know it's kind of like kind of annoying. It's like a long-winded way of explaining it, but basically you can hyper train your Pokemon and then you can max out their EVs. So if you want to hyper train a Pokemon, I'll show you what that looks like. It's actually not that exciting. You have to go to Paldea, and you go to, I want to say it's Montenevera. I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Apologies if I'm not. You go to this mountain snowed in town, and then there's like a guy he's just here. Like literally it's this guy. You go, "Hey, I want to hyper train my Pokemon." And so like these guys are already hyper trained, right? So let me see if I could find one that isn't. Yeah, almost all of these guys are already hyper trained. Let me see. There might be one somewhere that isn't. You caught it and named it eyes. Well done. Well done. See, I've like gone out of my way to do this. There might be something I can hyper train. I don't know where though. Let me see. Let me find it. This might be a good one. It's a shiny Baxcalibur. Okay, so if you want to do hyper train this guy, you select him, and then you have to use bottle caps to do this. So there's a standard bottle cap, which basically you use one, and you can choose to max out all these stats, right? But I only have 8 of them. So what you need is a gold bottle cap, and it maxes out all of them at once. You said it's hard to find one that is not hyper trained already. Yeah, because I've been going in and hyper training the Pokemon. I've been very diligent about it because I like doing it. I like the idea of having maxed out Pokemon. I think it's kind of neat. But yeah, I've done it with a lot of them. Not all of them, but I have with many of them. But yeah, you need to get bottle caps to do it. So again, that's hyper training. And then you use these items that we get from the Ogre Ousting minigame. The Mochi, you use these to increase their stats. So like muscle increases attack, right? Resist increases defense, etc. And they even have this guy, the Fresh Start, wipes it clean, and there'll be like that little dot in the center, and then you can re-stat them or re-roll it in a way if you wanted to, which is very useful. Dragor says, back on Soul Silver, I had a Feraligatr with Pokevirus. I thought he was dying and tried frantically reloading my save file before realizing it was hopeless. Little did I know he was built different. I know, and Pokevirus is fire. I still have Pokemon with Pokevirus. I still have them. I have them in my Pokemon home. Bacon says Mochi is 10 points, Feathers is 1 point. See, that part I didn't remember. So there's Feathers do a similar thing. I don't know where my Feathers are. There they are. So these are cool, but you need a lot of them to really boost your EV. Versus these, you don't need as many to do it. So this really just depends on what you're trying to build. I don't immediately have one that I'm thinking of. I mean, I guess this is the guy. But he has the wrong nature. Right? Like, he has a modest nature. So you see, the Pokemon is modest by nature. So that modest nature is increasing his special attack stat, but it's decreasing his attack stat. And he's definitively a physical attacker. So in order to start focusing on maxing out a Pokemon like this, you immediately need to give him a mint and change his, instead of modest, you want to give him adamant. Some people might say do Jolly instead, where Jolly increases your speed, but it lowers your special attack. There's like a lot. There's a lot of things that you can do here. I'm not immediately sure what direction I want to go with him. So that's why I haven't really like maxed Pokemon out on stream, is like, because it's like a lot of thought has to go into like what you're doing or like what you're planning. And many times I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel exactly. But he would probably be good as adamant. Vibes with another 199. Let's go. Panda says I'm 3 trophies left for Platinum Trophy. 82. What game are you working on right now currently to get that 82? Vibes again with another 199. Vibes is unstoppable. Vibes is absolutely unstoppable. Another 199. Guys, we got to get some W's in the chat for Vibes. My goodness. Vibes is running it up crazy. One thing about Vibes is he's just going to come in here, another 199. He's just going to come in here, drop a bunch of cash like it's nobody's business. He's going crazy. My goodness. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Another 190. Vibes is on fire. My goodness. Thank you so much, Vibes. I really do appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. It's very, very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Vibes is just... Nothing stops Vibes. That's a lot of 199s. If your rune coming in with the €2 too, not to be bested. Your rune's coming in hot too with the euros. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate that. My goodness. My goodness. You guys are just awesome. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. But yeah, basically, that's what's been going on. Let's go ahead and let's build out this Baxcalibur so we can kind of see it in real time, right? So, he needs a new nature, preferably adamant. Adamant raises your attack stat and lowers your special attack. So there it is. Actually, let me just show you, just so you see it on screen. Right, you can see the change in real time. I'll take a screenshot. And then we'll do it again. Here we go, adamant. Let's give it to Baxcalibur. Done deal. And then we'll go look at him again. And we'll take a screenshot so you can kind of see what's happened. So now we'll go over to the screenshot. So this is before the mint. It had a 135 special attack, 201 attack. Now we gave him the adamant. And he goes from 135 special attack to 110. Goes from 201 attack to 246. So this is a dramatic difference, right? This is really big. So then, let's look at him again. So I don't know if I've used him in battle. I might have. Okay, I have not, which is good news. Which means his EVs are still fresh. So in theory, if I give him this mochi, nothing's going to happen. Let's see. Okay, it still let me give it to him. That's funny, it let me waste it. Yeah, and the rest of the stats stay the same, Yeroon. Yeah, it lets me waste it, which is kind of lame. I'm just going to reset my game. I don't want to waste it. So all it affects is your physical attack and your special attack. Before, it was it had a modest nature, which meant that its stats went up in the special attack section, while its stats went down in the physical attack section. But that isn't optimal for a Pokemon like this because it's meant to be a physical attacker. As you can see, the numbers dramatically higher or weighed heavier on that attack side, right? So what you want to do is you want to make sure he has an adamant nature, which he does now because we gave him that mint. Even though it'll still say modest, right? But that's okay. So now we want to go in and give him some mochi. So we really want to max out his attack stat. That's really the top priority. And you can give him 26 of these. So let's give him all 26. And now look at this. Now it's maxed. This guy's a beast. He's maxed out in the attack side. That's all you can ask for, right? That's great. So we'll save that. This guy's going to hit like a tank now. So yeah, it's 26. Yeah, it's very expensive. So then you can kind of look, though. Bacon says 25, then 2 feathers to not waste mochi. Bacon's on top of it. So I did it the wrong way and I already saved. Oh well. Good to know. So he's like really heavy in the attack side. You could consider giving him some more HP. Some people would go in the direction of giving him more defense. I think I'm going to lean more towards HP. Is there a strategy, Bacon, for the HP? Should I give him, instead of whatever the max is for this, instead of 26, should I be doing 25 and then 2 feathers before I do that? Jeroen says good to know for the next max. Yeah, max -1. But the thing is you can't give them, like, they can't be maxed out in 2 directions. So it's like, whatever the next level is it's not going to be maxed. So like you'll see with some of these competitively built ones, like this guy, HP's all the way like cranked, but then they focused on speed and defense fairly equally. You said the max amount for IVs is 252 stats, then 1 that's 20. Yeah. No, that I know, but I'm trying to determine what that number is here. It's 252. So that's 25 in each direction, basically, is what you're saying. And then another one that's just less. So basically, I could give him more health. I feel like that number's 25. Right? Is that what you're saying? And then you give him the 2 feathers, which I've actually never used the feathers, and I have a lot of them. Dang, I have a lot of these. That's crazy. I gotta use these. I have a lot. What's the max of these? 191, dude. Whoa. That's a lot, dude. Wow. 225, there it is. Wow. 97. Because these Pokemon have battled wild Pokemon. So they have EVs that are already built in. So you'll see that's why their numbers are different. Nick Saturn's in the chat. What's going on, Nick? But that's the only thing that the mochis are really valuable because they're worth a lot. As you can see, we maxed out. We did max out this Baxcalibur's attack stat. So now this guy's going to hit like a tank. But I do need to max out HP. And I guess I would give a little bit of it to either speed or defense. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. We got Aztec Gaming in the building. What's going on? Bacon, I see that shiny Piplup. That's nice, man. Are you going to evolve it to Empoleon? Yeah, I think you got to. He said it's a total of 510 EVs per Pokemon. Aztec says, George, my brother, I hope you had a very blessed day today. I did. Thank you so much, man. I had a great day, Aztec. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're recovering from that surgery nicely as well. Bacon says it's a total of 510 EVs per Pokemon. I appreciate that breakdown. Aztec says, wishing you and everyone in chat great vibes and many blessings. Appreciate that, man. Bacon says, I found my Pro controllers. They were hidden in a backpack under my bed. Oh, my goodness. So now you're back in business. Sorry, guys. I'm texting over here about work stuff. That's right, Jeroen. I did have a good day at work, man. It was a good day. It was really good, man. Bacon says, I think I've used my PS5 controller too much. There's an image Y in the Discord. Let me go see what's going on in the Discord. Let me see. Oh, wow. I like that yours is purple, man. That's cool. Got that purple PlayStation controller. That's dope. But it does look like it, too. You did that analog stick. You ran that one into the ground. That's awesome. That's hilarious. Is mainly from playing Hollow Knight. I love it though. I love that you ran it up like that. I did that on my PS5 controller with Marvel Rivals. I just totally destroyed it. Aztec says, "Is he the vice president of Warner Bros?" Imagine that. That would be so cool, dude. I wish, bro. I don't know if I was the VP of Warner Brothers. I don't know if I'd be streaming. I'd probably be on a tropical island somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna give him. We're gonna max out his. I guess his speed, because he is kind of slow, right? Let me look at him again. He is really slow. I feel like he would benefit from speed, at least to outspeed some other attackers. So let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna do 25 of these guys. Okay. And then we're gonna go and use the feathers. There it is. And then the rest we'll put into either defense or special defense. I'm leaning a little more towards special defense. Oh, oops. Well, there it is. Said you could split it in 130 for 2 stats. Yeah, I thought about it, but I mean honestly, like I'm not really like a competitive battler anyway, so it's like not that serious for me. But it is nice to see this. This looks nice. It's very satisfying to see. Nate says, I have no clue what's going on. Welcome, Nate. We're playing some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're maxing out my Baxcalibur and its EVs over here. And we'll go do its IVs right now. So again, there it is. We're going to use the bottle caps. We'll just max it all out. You don't necessarily need to do this, but might as well. Like, what do you lose? So you hyper train him. It's done. That's literally all it is. You say, what's the difference between EV and IV? So EVs you get from battling, and IVs you get from breeding. That's like the best way I can explain it. So in this instance, like this Golden Go, see how it says best in all of its categories? This is like a perfect IV situation. You either bred for this, like you pass down each IV individually to get here, or in my case, I caught this from a Terra raid. And then in other instances, like this is a Mankey that I was breeding because I wanted to get an Annihilate, and I was attempting to get a 6 stats perfect IV Pokemon, but I wasn't quite able to get it. So I got pretty good here, and I got very good here, as you can see, but everything else is maxed out. I eventually did get the Annihilate I wanted. Jeroen says, with a massive 11 euro dono, says, brother, let's make that winning streak longer. You're going crazy, bro. Wow. Big time. 11 euros. I appreciate that dono, man. My goodness. You said, man, I thought that maxing out Pokemon would be a lot more interesting. This is kind of boring. Which is precisely why I haven't really done any of this on stream. To be totally transparent. It's not that exciting. Um, and then I guess the last thing to do, well, you have two other steps, right? If you're interested, you have to give it an ideal move set. This move set is not ideal, but you would do that, and then you would level them. You would level them up. Did you see the IVs for the shiny Ruin Pokemon? Oh, I didn't even look, dude. Let me go look. I didn't even look. I just downloaded them. I didn't even look at them. So these were special event Pokemon here that we just got over the past few weeks. These are shiny legendaries. So let's see. They have 5 perfect IVs, which is pretty dang good. So you'll notice the one that isn't maxed is its negative stat. So in this instance, the attack is already lowered because of its nature. Or in this one, special attack is lowered because of its nature, and it's not maxed. But still pretty good. Some people like this, and they're fine with that. I'm kind of just... I'm like, I might as well just max out all 6 of them. I didn't even look at these, though. That I appreciate you shouting that out. What about this guy? This is the shiny Miraidon. This guy also has 5 perfect IVs. Good to see shiny Miraidon, though. This one might be a situation where, let's see, it doesn't have any EVs. Wow, let me go see the other ones. Probably not, but just worth checking. Yeah, they don't have anything. Oh, whoops. Yaroon, we're gonna have to get on Pokemon Unite, bro. Especially after a big time dono like that, man. We're gonna have to do it. I already know you're down, Yaroon. That's right, Yaroon. Also, people on mobile, like on your phone, iPhone, Android phone, you can play Pokemon Unite with us as well. Bacon says, I have played Unite since I was 100%ing my Pokemon Violet. Oh, you're saying you have or you haven't? I just want to make sure. No, you can definitely play on mobile. You can join. Oh, you haven't. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. When did you 100% Bacon the way, or did you Bacon? Did you 100% Pokemon Violet the way you wanted to? So really, the only thing left for this guy is to just level him up. I could take care of the moves another time. Oh, before the DLC, I see. I see. Also, you could change its ability if you wanted to further optimize this Pokemon, but it's kind of just like not that exciting to do on stream. So I haven't really been doing these things on stream because like people are probably like, bro, what is even happening? Like, what is this? But there he is, level 100. He's maxed out. Jeroen says, I think before me asking a week ago, George didn't play it for you. Oh, I haven't played it for a long time. I haven't played it. It was dusty. By the time you asked me to play, I was like, okay. I was like, we could do that. I guess we could do that. Well, there you have it. A level 100 shiny Baxcalibur with max EVs and maxed out IVs. There it is. That's what maxing out a Pokemon looks like on Scarlet and Violet. And it is a very expensive process. You need all kinds of stuff. You need all kinds of things like bottle caps, golden bottle caps. You need mochi, you need feathers, you need vitamins, whatever. It's a long process, but in the end, you end up with some pretty insane Pokemon nonetheless. Yeah, I'm happy to show it, man. I'm not the competitive Pokemon battler like that, so I don't know everything there is to know about it, but like I know enough. I know enough of like how to do it. So what I've been doing is basically grabbing Pokemon that I like, that I'm just fond of, and hyper training them. And then eventually, when I have enough mochi, I'll go through and max their EVs as well. Like this Scyther, or excuse me, this Scizor, I just like that it's green instead of being red. I think that's cool. So I went ahead and maxed him out. But I'm not going to do that. All of these Pokemon in here are shiny. All of them. And I'm not planning to do that for each and every one of these. But there's a handful of Pokemon that I will do it for and consider, like this guy for sure. I mean, this is the pseudo legendary of this game, so of course I wanted to do that. I might do it for these guys, Armarouge and Ceruledge. They are shiny. It's just their eye color changes. They've already been hyper trained, so they're just needing the EVs. You said, but I think you do have the Pokemon to battle at a high level. Oh, for sure. For sure. You said this one's getting a Mega Evolution? Oh, I'm sure it is, because, I mean, didn't Glalie already have one? That's also part of why I went out of my way to get this. I caught this on stream. I had got Glalie, but I was like, no. I was like, I need a female one so I can evolve it into Frostlass. Admittedly, this shiny is not as cool as this one. This one having red eyes is pretty cool. Finizen's also kind of neat, that it's like lavender instead of blue. These guys are cool. I think I've already hyper trained these. Yep, Same deal. These guys need to get their EVs. Poliwrath. I don't think I did. Yeah. Didn't do it with these guys at all. But like I said, there's not every Pokemon's gonna get it, but some will. Like I'll probably do it to this one, to Golden Go. This is kind of a unique Pokemon to have as a shiny. But its EVs are non-existent, so I need to go through and do that. But so it's, it just takes time. It just takes time, Yeroon. I might do it with the Cleavor as well. Yeah, I can't wait for the new Pokemon either. Yeah, no, I do have a King's Rock. I would love to do that trade if you don't mind. That would be awesome. I've been sitting on this Poliwhirl with that exact thought in mind of getting a shiny Politoed. If you have the chance to do that, that would be awesome. Let me find my King's Rock. I know I have one. There it is. Oh, dude. Okay. I thought I could just grab it and put it on from there. Okay, now let's go do that again. There it is. It'd be nice if I could just use it, but it doesn't work that way. Okay. So I'm ready to trade that guy over. Hot Dog says, bro, what happened? Why did you do it so late? Man, I got busy with work. Life gets in the way, man. Life gets in the way. I also have another couple Poliwags here as well. I'll make the trade right now. Let me connect to the internet and we'll get it going. The code will be 2525. Just let me know when to hit it, Bacon, and I'll do it. Hot Dog says, sorry, but I gotta go. See you tomorrow. All right, Hot Dog, we'll be back at a regular time tomorrow. Sorry we're so late today, but I appreciate you stopping by regardless. There we go. We about to get a Politoed live on stream. Shout out to Bacon for helping out. Appreciate that. Oh, shiny Piplup coming through. Look at that. I don't even know what the shiny Empoleon looks like. But I like how the Piplup looks. You'll cancel the evolution. I appreciate. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. We'll do it. We'll let the stream see it though. That's more fun. Now that I think about it. All right, we'll trade this guy right back. You spammed B and it didn't count. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. If it happened, it happened. It's not a big deal. Dang! Look at Politoed. Totally different colors. Whoa! That looks gnarly, dude. Gabby said, "You're saying it wrong. It's not. Hold on. Not pipe up. It's piplup. Oh, you know what's crazy is I've said piplup probably since Diamond and Pearl came out 100,000 years ago. So piplup, is that what you're saying? Piplup, piplup. Got it. Gabby's like, that's not right. You sound crazy. Piplup. Appreciate you. Thank you for. First of all, thank you, Bacon, for trading with me and letting me evolve this guy. But also, Gabby, thank you for correcting me so I don't sound crazy. Appreciate that. Jake says, let me see that watch, bro. What's going on, Jake? There's the watch. You see it. There's always somebody. When I'm wearing the watch, there's people always want to ask about the watch. People always want to know what's going on with the watch. Game123 says, I have to go to bed. See you next stream. Have a good night. And I was playing with Dennis on Mario Kart World. All good, Game123. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you on the next one. So you're welcome. I got Piplup after the Bulbasaur. Right on. Did you evolve the Bulbasaur already or not yet? Yeroon says that's why Gabby's the OG admin. Oh, for sure. I'm showing the watch off. I don't know if Jake's still in here. There it is. That's super cool. Having the Polytoad. This thing looks so different. It looks so different. You ran out of candies? That's what happened? Were you trying to max it like to level 100? Porygon also looks really cool. The colorway looks so different. Lapras also looks really different. You were trying to max your Rhyperior. Oh, that's for sure. I get that. That was a cool looking shiny too. I liked how that one looked. Also, that Alolan Golem looked really cool. I like a lot of these guys. I have some more shinies. Like this box has shinies in it too. Look at Raichu. Not that great. But on the other hand, Alolan Raichu has a much more dramatic shiny. To me, this is neat. I like that it's like a totally different color. Instead of regular Raichu, it's like kind of just muted and very subtle. I like that this is like just a totally different looking shiny. That's so funny, Bacon. No, yeah, no. I'm not. It's not like the best I've ever seen, but I just like that I like when they do that versus something like this, right? Where it's like it might as well not be shiny at all, or like this is interesting to me. Like instead of blue, it's kind of yellow. That's cool. But then more often or not, like you'll get Pokemon that are just like not that interesting to look at when they're shiny, like this. This is like very muted, not that exciting. These guys are a little more interesting. Instead of being yellow, it's orange. Instead of being orange, it's just a different orange. And this one, instead of being pink, it's all white. That's kind of cool. This Diglett's kind of crazy looking. The blue nose. You should have shiny Graveler in your decks because you traded with me. Oh, okay, let me go see. Wherever that is in the Pokedex. I don't know. I want to say that's probably in here. Is there another way that I'm not, like, is there another way to see? Whoa, I just totally closed out of that. Whoa. Up and down? Yeah, it doesn't let me, it doesn't let me do it. That's weird. That's really weird. Let me try with the Pokemon that I have caught. Okay, let's see this one. Oh yeah, see? Standard, shiny. That's weird. Yeah, I don't have it. You could send a picture in the Discord for sure. I'll try again. But it doesn't appear that I do. Yeah, it doesn't let me do it. I guess it only does it because that Diglett I captured in it, the trainer O2 is to me. So I'm pretty sure, like, I have these guys as shinies as well. There's the standard, and there's the kind of more muted shiny. This guy's the shiny. I like this. It looks kind of uninteresting. This is the standard one, but I just like that it's kind of just entirely a different color. I don't like when they're more subtle. I like when they're more dramatic, even if they don't look amazing. I think Axew, no? There we go. Like, this is kind of neat. Here, let me go look at that again. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It does kind of look like that. That's funny. Unknown Burgers in the chat. What's going on, Unknown? Oh, you know, I'm just chilling, Unknown. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. I almost went to In-N-Out today. I almost went to In-N-Out. Is the Switch 2 worth it? Absolutely. If you have a Switch 1 and you're wondering if the Switch 2 is worth it, it is absolutely worth the upgrade. I would 100% recommend it. If you don't have a Switch 1 and you're coming into the Switch 2 brand new, I would also highly recommend it because you have a vast library of Switch 1 games to play on the Switch 2. The Switch 1 library is absolutely incredible. There's like an insane amount of games on the Switch 1. As you can see, this is some of my collection. And all of the games run even better, they look even better than they did on the original Switch if you're playing them on the Switch 2. It's really great. Highly recommend the Switch 2. Once again, shout out to my guy Bacon for allowing me to trade with him to evolve that Politoed. Super excited to have that. I do have a shiny Totodile here. I know there was some talk about Feraligatr a little earlier. Oh, I also have a shiny Ariados, just randomly. This is also another situation where it's like much more muted. It's not like that dramatic. Yeroon says, I'm gonna shiny hunt Mew in Emerald. That's a huge undertaking. I wish you luck. I have a few Mews. Got a few of them. You said Rayquaza was good back in the day. Now Pokemon tournaments don't use him anymore. I don't know if he's banned or not. It's pretty neat. I think it looks cool. This is another one. I think they nailed it. Ah, you're out of Urbas, so you didn't get the shiny Gyarados I was hunting. Oh my goodness. I love shiny Gyarados, bro. Gyarados is sick. I have this one. This is from Pokemon Gold on the 3DS Virtual Console. And you can see this guy has the little Game Boy icon there at the bottom. Aztec says, "How is B-Raz doing? Is she feeling better?" She's still under the weather. She's a little bit better than yesterday, but still sick. Unknown, I don't know what you heard, man. We talking about Gyarados. The red Gyarados is just iconic, dude. When that happened, I remember when Gold and Silver Crystal were out. I remember people were like, "Bro, there's a red Gyarados in the Lake of Rage." That was so epic back then that they did that all the way back on the Game Boy Color. This was so cool. I think so, Yaroon. I don't think, unfortunately, it looks like we aren't doing, looks like we don't have enough to do the Ogre Oustin tonight. Bacon says, "I don't have a 3DS anymore after my little brother poured bubbles onto my Zelda 3DS years ago." Oh my goodness. I would have been livid, bro. Wow. That's so bad, dude. That's so bad. He said, "What about Arceus?" What about Arceus? I don't have a shiny Arceus. He said, "Dragonite should not be flying with those two measly wings." Well, Dragonite's doing it. Bacon says, "Then I got the Pikachu 2DS, but didn't clean my room. So my parents returned it to GameStop." Oh my goodness, they returned it. Whoa. Dang, dude. Said Pokemon physics. Don't question the Pokemon physics because there's a lot going on. Why But does Blastoise have cannons coming out of his back? Are we going to question that? What's happening here? Why does this exist and look the way it does? This looks insane. At some point, you gotta just step into it and lean in. Just accept it, because there's a lot of stuff happening here that is outrageous when you look at it. Maybe we can find another example. Oh, I realized I have more shinies. Oh my goodness, dude. We got a lot of shiny Pokemon here. This Rockruff is cool. I like that it's like light blue. Megan says, all my 3DS games have been sold. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. She said, Pokemon is like a 5-year-old drawing animals. That's interesting. I've never heard anyone describe it that way. Drillbur evolves into Excadrill, which is pretty neat. I do like this shiny. Particularly into Ninetales is shiny as well. And then I got some shinies down here as well. Got a lot of these guys. But other than that, I think that's gonna be it for Scarlet and Violet. I don't love that. We didn't get to do some ogre ousting tonight. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I guess we can do some Pokemon Unite, since my guy Yaroon has been patient and been ready to play. Let's get it going. He said, yes, it was at the beginning, if I'm thinking right. Man. I can't imagine my 3DS getting sold or like not having it or all those games. I literally still have my 3DS next to me. Like I love it. Unknown says, why is Pokemon Unite a thing? Why not? It's a cool game. It's not the best game in the world, but it's cool. It's fun. It's fun to play in short bursts. So basically like MBL but Pokemon. I don't know what MBL is, to be honest with you. All the pop-ups, oh my god. Let's go, Bacon's installed. Hard Tryer's in the chat. What's going on, Hard Tryer? Oh, Mobile Legends. Okay, yeah. I never played League of Legends, so I think this game might exist for people like me who had no interest in League of Legends, but they like Pokemon a lot, so they just made Pokemon League of Legends. That might be why this exists. Hard try, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I had a really long day of work. But we're here, you know? Jeroen says Big Man Blastoise in the building. You already know. You said, bro, Mobile Legends is not like Mobile Legends? You said Filipinos are offended like me? Bro, I don't even know what you're talking about. Shout out to the Filipinos, though. I was just at a debut the other day, which is like, you know how they do like sweet 16s, or if you're Hispanic, the girls do quinceañeras. Filipinos do debuts, or like it's like their debut. It's like when they turn 18. It was cool. It was a lot of fun. I hadn't been to one in a long time. You said, have you seen the GTA but anime people game that's coming out? I have no idea what that is. I haven't heard of that. Bacon, I know you said your game installed. Are you getting on? If you get on, the lobby ID is right there. The 54154915. The where you enter it is on this screen. Instead of going to Unite Battle, you do lobby search, and then you'll be able to play with us. Let us know if you're getting on right now. If not, we could run a match. Hardtire says we got a new series before GTA 6. We got a lot before GTA 6 came out. There was a whole lot that came out before GTA 6. You should pin the lobby ID in the chat. I don't know how long we're going to play. You said you haven't played in so long. It's having me do some stuff. No worries. Take your time, man. I don't even... What? Unknown is talking about what? You said 1 nosy, 2 alien got released in the water. 3, it'll be 25, 25, 25. Aztec says I say 3. Hold on. What? I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on over there. Asic says, I don't know. I'm just going with it. Unknown, I don't know what you're even talking about. You said 1 nosy, 2 alien got released in the water. 3, it'll be 25, 25, 20. What is that supposed to mean? You're in? Wait, but this isn't you, right? Who is this? You? Look at that. Dang, everybody's got cool outfits, and I just have just the most generic, bland stuff on. I don't got anything cool. Look at this. Your room's over here in a full suit, and Bacon's over here's got the cool getup. I just got this generic hoodie on. I ain't even got anything going on. That's funny. Alright, let's get it going. The one friend that has no style, that's hilarious.
Um, yeah, I have no idea what Unknown Burger is talking about. You said Georgia does not know anything on what's happening this year, bro. I couldn't tell you. What happened here? That's crazy. I got kicked. Oh, I didn't ready up. That was my fault. And Gabby's on the way too. Yeah, Unknown. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know about Nosy being a robot. I don't know about an alien in the water. I don't know about any of that, bro. That sounds like a lot going on. Yaroon says, I'm going to exit, so you're going to be the party leader again. Yaroon's like, I don't trust myself being the party leader. We might end up running 35 matches in a row if I'm in here. Oh, oops. I didn't want to do trainer info. Are you already in here? Is that why it's not? What's going on here? There we go. Bro, Burger, there's no cool hairstyles in this game. Unless you want to pay for them. Yaroon says we got a team of 4. Heck yeah, we do. See, we're getting Big Man Blastoise to step out. Okay, let's get it.
That's right, Hardfire, the four horsemen. You see what it is. We got Bacon, we got Yaroon, we got Gabby in the mix, and myself. We're going crazy. I have a feeling the other team doesn't know what's about to hit them. Shades in the chat. You said, is Yaroon being a menace? Oh, he's absolutely being a menace. He's being diabolical, as you'd expect. We're just bullying these guys, dude. Yaroon is a cheat code. My goodness. This is crazy. This was really just a big time walk down over here. Another surrender, dude. Another surrender is crazy, bro. Oh my god. And by the way, your room's over there with 19 KOs. Just the monster. Absolute monster. Wow. All we do is we just bully these other teams, dude. Wow. Just crazy work. Gabby says we hit buttons like it's our job. It is our job. We're going crazy out there. You guys in the chat, what's going on, you guy? Man, you can't even lose, man. You got your ruin on here. We have like 17, 18 wins in a row. We're unstoppable, dude. Aztec says, great job, guys and gals. Appreciate that, Aztec. We're absolutely unstoppable, man. You love to see it. Shade says, it sounds like you need some sleep. I do. I had a very long day today. It was a good day, but it was a long one. Hot Dog says, I came back to check in. Cigar Chomp is from the last game, I think. Really? I think the Garchomp was from the last game. They seem to have the same outfit too. They were not very good. Small man Blastoise, that's right. You see Squirtle. Come on, let's get him, Gabby. Let's get him. Let's teach this guy a lesson. Let's go. This is Pokemon Unite, Yugoi. Hot Dog says the new Minecraft update is sick. You need to try it one day. Yeah, he had no chance. Oh, here comes the Slowpoke again. The Slowpoke wants it. Gabby's delivering swift justice. My goodness. Chandler says, I love Pokemon Unite so much. What's going on, Chandler? You want to play Pokemon Unite with us? We have space for one more. Redland says, is that Mr. I love it when you call me Big Papa himself? George looking fresher than the Prince of Bel-Air. What's going on? I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Redland, we're playing some Pokemon Unite again. We got a party of 4 going. It's me, it's Bacon, it's Gabby, it's Yaroon. We're going crazy. We're undefeated. We haven't lost. Chandler says, I can't tonight. I wish I could. No worries, man. We'll play it again. We played it yesterday. We'll play it again on the channel. If you ever feel like joining us, you know what to do, man. Come hang out with us. Said, are you gonna play Pokemon tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So did Yaroon get you guys hooked? The problem with this is, like, I already liked this game. It was a lot of fun. Me and B-Raz actually used to play it together quite a bit. But it's a lot of fun. It's addicting, especially addicting when you just keep winning. You play with Yaroon, it's just non-stop victories. We play a match, and you think you're doing well. I think I'm doing well, right? I turn around, and Yaroon has double the KOs that I have. I'm like, oh, okay. Hot Dog says, bye again. All right, have a good night. Hot Dog says they'll be back tomorrow. No worries. Said the whole squad versus Yaroon, and he'll still win. I mean, maybe. He clearly has a very effective strategy with Venusaur. Whatever he's got going on with Venusaur is working. Okay, whoa, what's going on here? Let's just clear this out. You said it's King K Hot Dog to you. I'm still gonna call you Hot Dog. I feel like Yaroon right now. I feel like Yaroon right now. I'm bullying these guys. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, this might be too many. I might need to get out of there. It's too many. They're chasing me, dog. They're all chasing me like crazy. Is this what you wanted, bro? Now you found out. And I still walked away. Still walked away, got a KO under my belt. They're definitely fuming, Chandler. I would be pissed. All of them were after me, and I still made it back alive. I would be pissed. They wanted the smoke, and they got it. Oh, they ended up in the smoking section. Clearly. We took them right on into the smoking section. This is just mayhem, bro. This is absolute mayhem. Wow. They were chasing me and they lost. Yeah. I don't know. They really should have thought about what they were doing there. I mean, they wanted to challenge Big Man Blastoise. Like I'm not playing as Big Man Blastoise. Redland says they were chasing you like the Latinas chased me. At the end, you throw an I wish at the end there. Perhaps some Colombianas for you, huh? Another surrender, would you look at that? Another surrender, bro. And look at your rune coming in smooth with the LOL, like he didn't just demolish their entire team. 578 to 72, your rune with 18 KOs. Not too shabby. I got into double digits myself with 10. I'll accept 10. But that's what I'm saying. I think I'm doing well. And then your rune comes in and is doubling up what I'm doing. Chandler says, what's the win streak right now? I got here late. I think we're approaching 18 or 19 wins in a row. It's an absurd amount of wins. Bacon says, I have an item that used to be an OP. Used to be an OP item. Yaroon says it's almost 20 wins in a row. We're on fire. You said maybe we should play ranked? What's the difference? Do we get any items for doing ranked? Let me know, Yaroon. Clearly, you have the sauce. So you let me know. Redland says Yaroon is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Money in the Bank himself. Better opposition? Whatever you want to do, Yaroon. Yugoi says, I don't know anything about Pokemon, but I love watching your live streams. I appreciate that, Yugoi. Hot Dog says, I couldn't help myself, and they've returned. Bacon says, it's Heal Drain. I was in Great Ball rank in the ranked game mode. I don't think I've ever played ranked. Your team's number of player exceeds the limit, so I guess we can't do this. We can't even play ranked. That's unfortunate. What's sad about it? Hot Dog says your streams are too good. I appreciate that, Hot Dog. I do appreciate that. Folks, do me a favor. If one of you is in here and you haven't hit that like button, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're watching on your phone, if you're watching on a tablet, you could double tap your screen just like this, and it'll drop a like on my live. I'd greatly appreciate it, folks. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. We stream almost every single day here on the channel. We stream Mondays through Fridays, and every once in a while we stream on Saturdays and Sundays too. Do me a favor, hit that like button on the live, and don't forget to subscribe as well. You meant health drain. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm going away from Big Man Blastoise, and I'm bringing in Dragonite. I'm doing it. Hot Dog says, do you use game chat on the Switch? No, I don't. I have it, but I don't really use it. Redland says, Yugoi, it's like me with my friends who love anime. They talk about it and I just like to listen and vibe with them, and somehow I learn about it without watching it. That's valid. Yugoy says, I know Pikachu, but I don't even know how to spell that. No worries. Aztec says Dragonite. You see Dragonites in the building. We got big man Dragonite in the building. Shade says, can you play as Hydreigon in the game? I don't believe you can. But Dragonite's here. So is Dragapult. Aztec says, do me proud. You know I will, man. I'm going to do my best. The only thing is your Rune is going to bully the other team just as we're getting started, and we're not even going to finish the match. We're just going to get a surrender. So we'll see how much I can get going with Dragonite. Hot Dog says, goodbye. I may come back, but if I don't, good night. All right. You have a good rest of your night, Hot Dog. Hydreigon would be so cool. I agree, Shade. I do agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree with that. That's one of my favorite Pokemon. You said Dragonite's entrance theme should be Big Pimpin'. I like that idea. That's hilarious. Get out of here, Bulbasaur. You're not about to take all this XP from me, bro. Your Rune should have a 10-second countdown. Chandler says, how long have you been playing Unite for? I played it a lot when it came out, and then I didn't play it much more beyond that. If you're talking about today, I've only been playing for, I don't know, maybe an hour, maybe 45 minutes. But we've been playing like 3 days in a row, or something close. It feels like 3 days in a row. And we just haven't lost, which is really funny. Manito's in the chat. What's going on, Manito? You said I'm doing good, okay, bro? Or you said I'm doing okay, bro, yourself? I'm doing pretty good, man. I had a long day at work today, but other than that, feeling pretty good, man. It was a good day outside of that. Redland says, your Rune needs to be in those pods like in the WWE's Elimination Chamber and then released into battle. He's just too good, man. He's unstoppable. Uh-oh. Oh, I barely survived that. I barely survived that. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let me back up again. Let me back up again before it gets too dicey. See, we got the Dragonite. So have you ever played a game called Smite before? I know it's PC and console, Switch platform isn't good for it. I've not played Smite. I've heard about it, but I've never played it personally. Do you like Smite? A good friend of mine was like really hooked on Smite for a while, now that I think about that. Redland says, I hit the like button harder than that Wigglytuff's double slap. Chandler says, I have a love-hate relationship with Smite. Smite 1 is pretty okay. It's mainly the community that's toxic. Smite 2 is definitely just a money grab and unbalanced. Ah, I hate hearing that, man. I do hate hearing that. It's unfortunate, man. Oh, I'm taking this Venusaur out. Boom. Dang. I just took on that Rotom like nothing. Chandler says, I was so excited for Smite 2 when they announced it. It was gonna be on Unreal Engine 5, and then they fumbled it. Honestly, bro, I was really excited about, this is not the same thing at all, but I was really excited about Overwatch 2, and then it came out, and then I wasn't excited about it anymore. Oh, I can relate in a way. I know they're very different, but I've been there, man. Ugoy says, who here is in the Discord server? Many of the folks that are here are in the Discord. Chandler says, I wish I didn't play Overwatch 2. It's like a bad relationship I can't get out of. You know what's funny is you sound like Shade, who is also in the chat. Shade plays Destiny 2 almost reluctantly at this point. Chandler says, there's a Discord server? I definitely need to join up. Yes, sir, Chandler, you can join us. My Discord is linked in my YouTube bio. We'd love to have you join, man. We got a bunch of gamers in there. I think we hit over 70 members, which is crazy. And we stream here on the channel almost every single day. We stream Monday through Friday. Sometimes we stream Saturdays and Sundays. I have a Switch 2. I have a PlayStation 5. I have an Xbox Series X. We play lots of games here on the channel. We'd love to have you in here, man. If you want to join us, Chandler, once again, the link to join my Discord is in the YouTube bio. We'd love to have you in there. And we all are in there. Most of the folks that you see here in the chat are in there. And we get together, we play together, we play different games. A lot of times we play Mario Kart World on the Switch 2. We play Super Mario Party, Jamboree. We play Pokemon Unite. We play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But beyond that, we also play Marvel Rivals here and there. We got some other games that we play as well, so be happy to have you join. I'm assuming that's you, Mocha Thing. What's up, Mocha? I'm assuming that's you who just joined. Redland says, I heard that George even plays Minesweeper from time to time. That I cannot co-sign. Another surrender. Wouldn't you know it, dude? I was thinking, oh, we got 40 seconds left. I was like, we're gonna finish the roundup. Nope. No, we're not. My goodness. Redland said that Vespi Queen got worked. Oh, big time. I didn't have to hit the outrage the way I did, but I did what I did. Okay, guys, I just want to alert your attention. I just want to alert your attention to Yaroon and Bacon's KO count, okay? 34 and 33 KOs respectively. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? You see how outrageous this is? This is outrageous. Gabby says, I gotta stop. It's 4 a.m. I mean, guys, how can we even lose? 34 and 33. This is Kobe and Shaq numbers. This is outrageous. What is going on? What are they feeding you guys? What is in the water over there? What's going on? Bro. Redland says, you guys are the prime Lakers. That's what I'm saying. This is outrageous. This is vicious work, guys. Truly vicious work. Gabby was disgusted. She's like, I'm getting off. I'm going to bed. She said, I'm done. You guys are outrageous. I'm going to bed. She wants no parts of it. This is outrageous. He said, try ranked now. One or more trainers have not reached the required rank. It's probably me. I've never ever played ranked before, so I don't know. It's probably me. Yeah, looks like it's me. Man, you guys are beasts. Redland says they be eating tonight. They destroy like I destroy tacos after a soccer game. Yeah, it is me, dude. I never played ranked before, so I don't think I ever ranked up at all. Sorry about that, guys. Yaroon says we'll play ranked when George sleeps, Bacon. That's funny, dude. Bacon changed outfits. Very cool fit over there. Are you guys ready to run another one or what? Let me know. Chandler says completely random, but what are the two pictures behind you? You're talking about these guys up here? These are two rappers behind me up there. That is Slick Rick over there with the eye patch, a rapper from the 1980s. And this guy right here is Nas, a rapper from the 90s. If you're a hip-hop fan, you'll know who those guys are. I'm a big hip-hop fan, so I got them on my wall. Ugoi says, it's morning to me. I live in Finland. For those who didn't know, I didn't know you were in Finland. Yaroon says, Big Man Dragon, I appreciate that. €2. Dono, I appreciate that. Yaroon says, you know I'm down for more. Redland says, how do you not get hungry after long streams? I be snacking when I play. That's why I loved Assassin's Creed so much. I could eat and stalk my enemies in a bush or something. That's valid. Can't forget about Wario. That's right. We got Wario over here in the mix too. See, we got Wario in the mix. We got lots of stuff here. Yeah, I got some song recommendations for you for sure. If you want to listen to a great Nas song, if you like hip hop, Chandler, a wonderful Nas song to listen to is "The World Is Yours" by Nas. "The World Is Yours." It's from the album Illmatic, and I can highly recommend that entire album. That is easily one of the best hip-hop albums ever made, top to bottom. It's a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. As a matter of fact, it's an 11 out of 10. If you're ever interested in hip-hop, I got you. I got you. Slick Rick also has some excellent songs, but I would suggest starting with Nas, and then we can work our way over to someone who's a little more of a deep cut, like Slick Rick. He said, "Done deal, I'll listen tomorrow when I'm cleaning, boss man." Of course. Hey man, I work in the music industry. I know a whole lot about hip-hop specifically. I'm a hip-hop guy. If you're ever interested in some hip-hop recommendations, I got you covered. I listen to a lot of music, but mostly hip-hop's my bag. Aztec says, "That album was fire." My boy knows ball over here. He knows about Illmatic. He knows about Illmatic. Jeroen says, "What's your favorite artist overall?" This guy right here. Nas. That's my favorite right there. This guy. I'm actually wearing a Nas shirt right now. Just coincidentally. He is my favorite artist, for sure. Redland says, "I used to buy those CDs from the flea market and they'd have rap mixed with cumbia, like 50 Cent, for example. It was actually fire." Oh, that sounds hilarious. Bacon says, "You have Scarlet and Violet outfits?" Do I have Scarlet and Violet outfits? Jeroen says, "Best freestyler ever?" Best freestyler ever? That's a great question, Jeroen. That's an excellent question. Jeroen says, "What do we think about Juice WRLD?" First of all, rest in peace to Juice WRLD. I happened to have met Juice WRLD many years ago before he passed away. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD. I can't say that I'm a huge fan of his music. Didn't necessarily resonate with me. Aztec says Busta Rhymes hands down for best freestyler ever. I don't know. I don't know if I would put Busta Rhymes in the best freestyler ever category. Redland says Sexy Red. I'm gonna have to pass on that one. I don't know if I agree with that. Best freestyler. That's tough, man. That's really tough. There's a lot of really great MCs out there. Best freestyler, though, currently I like Common. Like, he's actually rapping off the top of his head. Ugoy says, "Who is Juice WRLD?" He was a young rapper who ended up passing away from overdosing, unfortunately. Aztec says Exhibit. Shout out to Exhibit, man. I've met Exhibit before. Good guy. Cool guy. Chandler says opinions on MF Doom. It's actually very hilarious that you said that. I'm a gigantic MF Doom fan, bro. I don't have it on right at this moment, but I usually am wearing a MF Doom ring on my hand, which I'll be happy to go get and show you on stream if you're interested. I wear it every day. I'm a big MF Doom fan. I am familiar with Murda Mook. Redland says, "My favorite rapper is J. Cole. I just like his songs. Kanye, When He's Not on Another Planet. Graduation album was dope." Oh, Kanye's just, his album runs are incredible, bro. He said, have you ever tried MF Doom's villainous mac and cheese recipe? My friends and I made it a week ago and it's so good. I have not, but I've heard about it. I've seen the recipe when they dropped that. I thought that was humorous. Mac Dre was good too. Come on, Aztec. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. Mac Dre? Heck yeah, man. So E40 has the best lingo. E40 is hilarious. But yeah, Redland. J. Cole he's a dope rapper, man. I've also had the privilege of meeting J. Cole. Also met Kanye West as well. Yugoy says, who here has the Switch 2? Many of us do. I'm playing on the Switch 2 right now. Some of us don't. Now, I've also met E40. Chandler says, is there a significant difference between the Switch 2 and Switch 1? Oh, big time, bro. Big time. So it's not just like a marginal upgrade, right? Like kind of like a PlayStation 5 to a PlayStation Pro, you know, like that is an upgrade, but it's not necessarily like a major upgrade. That's not what's going on between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is like a full generational leap ahead from what the Switch 1 was. So it's like going from the PS4 to the PS5, if that makes sense. It's not just like a small upgrade. Like it's very noticeable when you play the Switch 2, or even better yet, when you play Switch 1 games on the Switch 2, and on the Switch 1 the games were running like below 30 frames a second, and then on the Switch 2 they're like locked at 60 frames a second. It's like insane. The difference between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 is night and day, dude. I highly recommend the Switch 2. I'm playing on the Switch 2 right now. The Switch 2 Pro controller I'm using. Highly, highly recommend the Switch 2. Aztec says, I might get some dirt for this, but I think that the game is a joke, and so is Drake. I'm not a big Drake fan, but the game is really great, dude. I encourage you to listen to his albums and ignore the antics, you know, because there's like online antics with him. But I encourage you to listen to his albums, and he has one of the best hip-hop catalogs in the business. Like, his albums, he doesn't really have a bad album. Like, they're all great in one way or another. Like, he has really, really great beat selection, excellent rhyming ability, great bars. I mean, and he's kind of like a chameleon in a way. He can rap like anybody, and in most cases he can rap better than whoever he's kind of emulating. It's very impressive, dude. The game is very good. One of the best. Very underrated and underappreciated, I would say, for sure. Chandler says, I was so nervous that the Switch 2 was going to be a flop. I'm so glad it wasn't. I'll look into getting it sometime soon. Oh, dude. No way it was going to be a flop. The Switch 1 was a runaway success. They've sold over like 150 million units of the Switch 1. Of course the Switch 2 is going to be great. They couldn't mess it up, you know? Raylan says, the PS4 I currently own, I won it when they more or less first came out from a game where you stack red blocks that move side to side. A place called Game Time, basically a Dave & Buster's. That's pretty cool that you won it, dude.
I never had the opportunity to do something like that. Ugoy says, I got 67 golden eggs in Splatoon one time. That's big time. On Salmon Run. Wow. Wow. Raylan says, the only game I can say I was nasty at was FIFA. But that was years ago. Man, I haven't played a FIFA game in a long time. I think the last time I played a FIFA game was on the GameCube, bro. Dude, that was a long time ago. Will the Gamer's in the chat. What's going on, Will? I love how they pull up on us and then they start to run away once they realize that they don't want it with me and Yaroon. Oh, I just wasted my ult for no reason. Oh well. Raylan says, George, how's B-Raz and Miso? Is she finally back to normal? Did you give her a sense of being? I wish, man. No, she's still feeling under the weather, man. A little bit better today than she was the previous days, but she's still feeling a bit down. Miso, of course, is doing great. Chandler says, well, hey, always great to watch your streams, but I've got a dip. I've got surgery tomorrow, and I need to get all the sleep I can get. Good night, boss man, and keep that winning streak going. Oh my goodness, dude. I hope your surgery goes well. I hope you have a full recovery and a speedy recovery at that. And it's so crazy because we have so many folks in the chat who just had surgeries too. That's so crazy. Yaroon, who's playing with us, just had a shoulder surgery. Aztec Gaming, who's in the chat, just had a surgery on his thigh or his leg, I believe. Raichu, who's not here but is in the community, has just had a surgery as well on his knee, I believe. I mean, it's crazy. That's a lot going on. Redland says, you've had a few followers lately with surgeries, right? Yeah, man. That's so interesting. Yeah, Chandler said it's that time of year, I guess. Yeah, dude, maybe. That's so interesting, man. Well, anyways, bro, I hope your surgery goes well. Hope you have a full and speedy recovery, man. And if you need something to watch or someone to play with while you're recovering, we're right here, bro. You joined the Discord, right? That was you, I believe, that joined us. That was Mocha thing. We're happy to have you, man. Okay, this time, Yaroon had 16 KOs instead of 34. Bacon says, first full game and I got my butt whooped. Well, we still won. We still won by quite a lot. Really good work. Chandler says, always, again, good night. Hope y'all have a great night. Chandler, good night to you, man, and good luck on the surgery tomorrow, man. Once again, wishing you a nice and easy recovery journey. Full recovery to you as well, man.
Bacon says I died like 5 times instead of 1. Oh, it happens, man. You can't just be flawless every single match. Yeroon says, good recovery, bro. Chandler says, thank you guys with the salute. Right back at you, man. Redland says, I don't know, George. The score is pretty close, right? I know. Bacon's over there complaining about the deaths like we didn't blow them out. Bacon says, what level are you? I don't know. How do I check my level? Okay, I guess I gotta go. I'm level 20? Is that what that is? This? Does this mean anything? I don't think it means anything, right? It's just how much have you played, and then you get all this stuff that you can't do anything with. They're like, hey, look at these cool coins of War Turtle that you can't do anything with. Yeah, I don't know. Bacon says, do you prefer extra crispy or more of a chew? I like crispy personally. I'm down to run another one, guys. Bacon says, did I level down or so? I don't know. Let me look at your thing. I think you're level 13? Is that what that is? And let's see Yeroon over here, this maniac. 26? With 377 battles. And also was a master rank. Like, can I look at this again? You were 41 battles. Dude. Win rank. Dude, you have a win rate of 82%. Hold on, let's go look at your rune. 55%? There's no way, bro. With the way we've been running. Look at this. Victorious. This is crazy. How do I look at... Can I see my own? Oh, I guess I gotta go to my... I've had 251 battles. Selby, guys. I have Selby amount of battles. It's kind of tight. And I've won 53% of my matches. Fair play points? Okay. I'll take that. Favorite Pokemon? Of course, it's Big Man Blastoise. Alright, well... Wait, hold on. You said I have Scarlet and Violet outfits? Is that true? It doesn't appear that that's true. I don't know. Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. That's okay. Yurun says, like a few days ago I made 28 kills, but the rest of the team in total 6. You said, wait, try rank with me. Oh, what am I doing here? What's going on here? Wait, you're not in the lobby, though. Redland says, Squirtle was my favorite ever starter. I did the thing where you solo the game with one. Didn't know any better as a kid. Bro. So you were really Big Man Blastoise all the way.
You said try playing a rank match without anyone? B-Raz is in the chat. Looks like I can, I don't know what's going on here. Great class 4? Okay. Is that what you were saying, so that I could get my rank? Is that what that is? And now, oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, now... Wait. Oh, I don't think I added you as a friend. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it is a cool trophy. What is all this now? Rank rewards? Okay. And they're like, look at all this stuff that you didn't unlock. Unknown says, George, I have a question. What's going on, Unknown? We can't play with your rune, probably because his rank's too high. Unknown, what's the question? I don't know, Rock. You kind of came in kind of hot with that question. That's kind of hot. Whatever you got going on with that question, that's a little hot how you came in. But you're trying to find your girl, man. Just be cool. That's all I can say to you, man. Just be cool. Be easy. You know what I mean? Just be cool. Don't do too much. Sometimes less is more. So I guess we can't do ranked. Unknown says, why are you always doing live streams? Because it's kind of fun. And also, we've built in a really cool community here. And also, I'm doing it for the plot at this point. I've been streaming pretty much non-stop since the Switch 2 came out. Why would I stop now? B-Raz has some advice. Says, first of all, don't call her your Amazonian Wonder Woman. Turns out girls don't like that. B-Raz will tell you. Yarun says, our tribe is the best, brother. Great advice from B-Raz. That's right, Yarun. I agree with you, man. We got a cool little tribe going here, man. We got a cool little vibe with everybody involved. That's why we stream Burger. We have some fun, man. We have a lot of fun together. We play a lot of games together. We're building a community here. And it's grown pretty fast, man. It's grown pretty fast since the middle of June when I started, and now we're almost here in October, or officially we're in October now, actually. And I never had any expectations for what this was going to be, and it's turned into a really cool community. And I can't wait for more games to come in and for us to play together, you know? Like we got Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming out this Thursday, and then a couple more days from there, we're going to have Pokemon Legends ZA. We'll be starting a new generation of Pokemon. It's going to be awesome. Bacon Master says, I am the master of all bacon. I will lead to victory. That's right. Redland says, I'm hyped for the new Pokemon. Bro, so am I, man. I'm always excited when there's a new Pokemon game that comes out, but particularly Pokemon Legends Arceus was a really great, refreshing game for the series, so I'm excited to see how they evolve it pun intended, with Pokemon Legends ZA. Unknown says, would you rather have me speak Tagalog or speak English? Well, you should definitely speak English because I don't think many folks know what Tagalog is. Do you like bacon bits in your ice cream? Can't say that I've tried that, nor can I say that I'd be into that. But if you say it's fire, it might be fire, bro. Have you ever gone? Yes, it is the Filipino language, Tagalog. Have you ever been to a Jollibee? I have been to a Jollibee. Jollibee is like an interesting place because you can go there and you can get just unusual items comboed together. You can get spaghetti and fried chicken. Jollibee is a very interesting place, very interesting establishment. Unknown, if you start speaking Filipino Tagalog in the chat, nobody's going to respond to you because nobody knows Tagalog. At least I don't know it. So you might be talking to yourself, that might not be the vibe. So the only thing I know about the Philippines is Manny Pacquiao and Jollibee. And that they all are also really great singers. Coincidentally, they all just are wonderful singers, great voices. Yugoi says, I need to go. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. Appreciate you for hanging out with us, Yugoi. And Ube, that's right. B-Raz knows all about Ube. She's an Ube girl for sure. You said, remember the Jabberwockies, weren't they also Filipino? They were, yeah. I don't know if they all were Filipino, but some of them definitely were. Look at the Miraidon that's in here. What's going on? I didn't realize Miraidon was a playable character. That's cool. Shiragumi has entered the chat. What's going on, Shiragumi? We're playing some Pokemon Unite here with people in the chat. We're playing with Yaroon, and we're playing with Bacon Master.
Hope you're having a good day over there, Shirigumi. Raylan says, if you loved in the Pokemon universe, which gym leader would you have as a mentor from the games? Or, oh, if you lived, okay. As a mentor? I would probably say Lance, bro. Either Lance or Cynthia or Sabrina. I just like that Sabrina was a cool gym leader to me. Although if you wanted to be like the ultimate rock star, you'd probably follow Giovanni. Okay, Lucario, take it easy, bro. Let me get away from him. He's doing too much. Let's see, are they following? Are they following? There they are. Okay, let me get out of here. Giovanni would be dope. He'd just smash my team over and over again with Mewtwo until I learned. Yeah. I mean, also red and blue are good options. Hardfire says Big Man Blastoise. That's right. B-Raz, I think it's so funny that people know Big Man Blastoise, which is the song my friend Gen Oneer made. Unknown Burger, I would personally like you to chat in English so we could understand what you're saying and respond to you. All the other chatting you got going on, it's a little hard to know what you're saying or to interact. I gotta run away from these guys. B-Raz, remember when we ran into Gen Oneer? We were eating curry in LA. We were eating curry, and then we ran into Big Man Blastoise himself. Yeah, that was random. I was like so surprised, and he was excited to see me. That was random when he popped up. I was like, no way he's here right now. Yeroon's upset. Yeroon actually got KO'd. Did you give him your autograph, George? I did not. I did take a picture with him, but I didn't give him my autograph. Let's see what Yeroon's doing over there while we wait to respawn. I'm gonna go help out Yeroon over there. There's a lot going on over there. Unknown Burger's just doing all kinds of chatting in multiple language over there. There's a lot going on in the chat. Evelyn says Blastoise walks like I do at 2 a.m. on my way to get ice cream from the fridge. Look at him go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. You win.
That's the closest we've got to not winning, by the way. That's the closest we've got to not winning. That was cool seeing Miraidon, though. I didn't know Miraidon was a playable character. The winning streak continues. Redland says, B-Raz on a scale from 1 to Big Man Blastoise, how recovered are you from being sick? Bacon says legendaries are in the game. No, I know legendaries are in the game. I just didn't know that Miraidon was in the game. That's pretty cool. Ah, I see. Yeah, I was trying to defeat the Zapdos to try and prevent that, but they ended up getting that final hit. What do you think, guys? Do we do another one? Do we do another one? You said, is Kratos in this game too? No, he's only in Shovel Knight. Yaroon, of course Yaroon's down for more. Shirogumi says George is awesome. I appreciate that, Shirogumi. Shout out to Shirogumi in the chat. Alright, let's get another one. Let's see if we get another W, guys. B-Raz says, so far, she's Wartortle. She's not on her, she's not big girl Blastoise yet. Yaroon says, is the streak ever gonna end? I don't think so. Shay says, how many dubs has it been? I think it's 20 plus at this point. B-Raz is halfway to Big Man Blastoise. Dude, we're doing it. We're going full firefighter Big Man Blastoise. Bacon says, I'm just messing around. Now. Do whatever you gotta do, man. Have fun. Redland says, give her some rare candies, George. Do the missing no cheat code. Shade says, I need to find a way to get a shiny Hydreigon, but I don't have Sword. You could always breed one in Scarlet and Violet. You could breed a... you could. Might take a while, but you could do it.
See, we got the big man firefighter Blastoise on deck. You said, "Oh, wait, is he a Scarlet exclusive?" I don't know. You might be able to get it in a Terra raid, to be honest. If you want one, I could just send you one, if anything. And then you can, like a Hydreigon, I could just trade you one, or I could breed an egg. And then you can just try and get a shiny one from there. Redland says, I feel like Pokemon should just figure out a way to get the Agumon from Digimon as a secret character. That'd be interesting. I don't remember what Pokemon that is. Is that the one that looks like Charmander? Dude, I'm getting cooked over here. The only Digimon that I know is the one that looks like a Pokemon, I think is kind of humorous. I mean, they already have Charmander. Like, you're not gonna top Charmander, you know? Alright, let me get out of here. The mods got Burger, that's right, they did. Shade says, I still don't have NSO, maybe I'll need to take Raichu up on his offer. You might have to, man. If you want that shiny Hydreigon, I can get you a Hydreigon egg. I forget, what is the first form? Is it called Dino? I think it's Dino. It coincidentally is also the only pseudo-legendary I don't have a shiny for, personally. So I'm also kind of invested in this idea. Yeah, Dino. Yeah. I like Hydreigon a lot. Very cool Pokemon. Yeah, get out of here, bro. You're running away. Your first shiny was a shiny Zubat? Whoa. You said, do you think Pokemon got Mega Evolution from Digimon? I don't know. That's kind of murky. I don't know if I would say that they got it from Digimon. Maybe. Maybe inspired by, I don't know. Said you have a Masudo Ditto, you just really need the Dino. Yeah, I could get you a Dino, no problem, bro. That's easy. All day. I have a bunch of Hydreigons. So why does a Hydreigon evolve so late? Well, that's kind of the theme with Dragon Pokemon is they're kind of not that great in the early stages, and even their middle stages are kind of middling at best. And they make you work for it to get that super powerful dragon at the end. So they usually typically evolve quite late. But then the payoff is that they're so powerful when you finally get there. It's like, it feels great, you know? Like you put all that work in to get them. What a mess. It's kind of like Redland. It's kind of like Magikarp. It's effectively just useless until it's a Gyarados. So they make you work to get that payoff because Gyarados is like super powerful. Yeah, I guess he's a Scarlet exclusive. I didn't even know that, dude. Like I said, if you take Raichu up on that NSO offer, or if you have a free trial somewhere and you try it out, I can give you a Hydreigon, or I can give you a Dino egg, and then you can just run with it from there if you want to try and breed a shiny. You let me know, man. You know where I'm at. You know where to find me on Discord. I had to get out of there. That was a little crazy. Redland says, Shade, what's the coolest shiny Pokemon in your opinion? Coolest shiny Pokemon, I think Rayquaza might be the coolest one, man. Shade says, I'll definitely think about it. I definitely know that I want to get a shiny one. It reminds me of Joker. Let us know, man. Let us know. Raichu extended that offer to you, man. Raichu's a good dude. I'd do it myself, but my family plan is maxed out too, so I got all my friends on mine. Uh-oh. They got me KO'd too. I got a 20-second cooldown here. Dang, dude. See if any of our guys could score right there.
Big man Blastoise too slow to get over there.
Time's up.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, Yeroon was over there. He was like, defend, defend. Like we weren't, like we didn't hold it down. Another dub. The dub train keeps rolling. My goodness. So your favorite Pokemon is probably going to have to be, or Shiny Groudon. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know how many wins we're at. I've lost track. Honestly, it's kind of insane. That's a whole lot of W's. Redland says W in the chat for these monsters, bro. How many wins can we get, dude? How many wins can we get? This is crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think, like, should we do one more and call it a night? It is almost 2 a.m. my time, guys. It's late. It is late. Shade says, I'll talk to Raichu tomorrow about it. Yeah, man, let him know. Even if it's just temporary, like he puts you on there for a day or a few more or whatever, and we can get you that Dino egg, no problem. I'll make a Dino egg for you on the spot tomorrow. We could even do it on live. That's easy. Yeroon says, W George, 2 more. Oh my goodness. Yeroon with the €2 dono. He's trying to get 2 more matches out of me instead of just 1. Redland says, Raichu the shiny plug. No. Raichu can hook up Shade with the NSO membership that you need to play online so that we can trade Shade a Dino so that he can start breeding and attempt to get a shiny Hydreigon. Unknown, you are not timed out. You are not timed out. Unknown Burger. No need to spam the chat. No need to spam the chat. Alright? Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Take it easy. You said, okay, bro, let's do this. 1 if no surrender, 2 with surrender. Unknown Burger, you are not timed out. I can see you. Oh, I got removed from the lobby because I was busy reacting to the chat. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, did you look at that? I got banned. That's crazy. I have to wait a little bit longer. That's hilarious. Dude. Banned is a crazy word, bro. $20 seconds left on the ban.
so funny, dude. First of all, they're acting like it's so serious. Like what, bro? Yeah, what? They're doing too much, bro. Dude, unknown, you're not timed out. Everyone can see your chats. Everybody can see it. Unknown Burger, we all see everything you're chatting. Redland says, cut it off at 2 a.m. You need some rest. Pokemon Unite, man. What's going on? Dude. I'm gonna get banned again. There's no way, right? That's what I get, bro. That's what I get. So I got banned for 5 minutes now? Nah, bro. Nah. That's crazy. It was taking too long to matchmake, so I'm over here on my phone. I'm scrolling, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. I'm getting banned because you search for a match and then you're supposed to hit ready at that ready screen, which I think is unnecessary. I don't know why you need to do that. But I didn't hit ready and you have 10 seconds to do that, so now I got banned a second time. They're a little over the top with that. They're a little over the top with that. It's a little bit clingy. They're like, come on, like, you still want to play, right? Right? You said you wanted to play. It's like, bro, I clicked play. I said I wanted to play. Well, now I can try and unlock all these ugly Gengar clothing. Well, I don't know if I got banned for being good. I think I just got banned for daring to look at my phone. Look at this space outfit for Snorlax. This is crazy. I got a sticker, okay. Pro. What is all this, bro? Okay. Dude, there's so much going on. Whoever came up with all of these unlockables was just absolutely diabolical, dude. The Fiesta Exchange. Yaroon says W to George for still being away. I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate that. Shout out to Yaroon for the €2 dono. Dude, I don't know what any of this is. Just, yeah, whatever. Fiesta Exchange. Now we're in the Empoleon's Hoarfrost Emperor Challenge? Bro. What? Yaroon says, I defeated Crazy Vibes on the leaderboard. Somehow you did it, man. Oh, bro. Dude, there's so many things. This is diabolical, bro. Okay. Am I good now? I'm good now. I don't know if you guys are in a match or not. Redland says €1 is about $1.18. George is racking it in. Tacos this weekend for sure. Here's the thing, Redland. YouTube takes 40% of that dollar. So it's not all coming my way. So it's not like we're rolling in it, but we're not really rolling in it because YouTube's got to take their cut, you know, as they should. I'm using their platform, you know. I am using their platform, so shout out to YouTube. You know, shout out to YouTube. Shade is delusional in the chat. It's too late. He said there's gonna be a weapon on Destiny next week that looks so cool. I know he's delusional because he's saying something positive about Destiny 2 right now in the chat. Here's what's not gonna happen. I'm gonna ready up this time, not messing it up, because I don't want to get banned again. Unknown Burger says, George, I know you won't do it, but can you please play World of Tanks Blitz? I've never even heard of that game. I'll look into it. If it looks like not fun, then I'm not gonna play it. Shade says, I actually mean it here. There's a sword that works like the axe in Rise of Iron. Gabby says, if I get banned again, I'm done. If I were to get banned again, I would just turn it off. Bacon says it's 3 a.m. for me. It's 2 a.m. for me. But for many of the folks in the chat that are on the East Coast.
Redland says George needs some chamoy Skittles to power through this last match. Nah, I'm good, dude. I'm good. I am tired, but I'm good enough to make this one happen. Alright, let's lock in. I am gonna get comfortable though. We're getting comfortable. Let's get this dub. I'm sorry to my guys Bacon in your room that I got banned for 6 minutes. Dang, dude, they have Ultra Beasts in the game too? What? Dang. And we finally got a new stage too. Something new and exciting to look at, even though it's probably an identical layout. But at least we got something new to play on. That was always kind of my biggest complaint. BRS says, that's how I know you're fresh from work, the watch is on. The watch is still on. I literally... I got home, I set everything up, I was like, alright, let's do it. Because people were in the Discord, they were asking for me. They said, what's going on? Where's the stream, bro? It's late. I was like, I know, I got you. Whoa, look at these Natu right here. What the heck, bro? I like this. I like seeing new Pokemon. Finally, a new stage. I feel like I've been playing on that same stage for the last 4 years. Bro, they got a Magnemite cameraman over here? I like that. This is my first time playing this stage, as you guys can clearly tell. I'm into what is happening over here? Whoa, look at all the Swablu. Shape's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get the weapon on Destiny and then just never play it again. I feel you, bro. I've been there. Okay, whoa, okay, I'm taking a lot of damage from that Sylveon. Let me back up. Big Man Blastoise has now entered the arena. Whoa, Regieleki? Nah, this is crazy. What is going on? They got all kinds of stuff happening on this stage. They were cooking when they made this stage. They were like, yeah, let's make a stage that's not boring. Regieleki in the mix is crazy. Like, I didn't know we were doing all this. Chat, I didn't even know. My boy Mamoswine, he thought he was gonna get away with that stealth capture over there. Nah, bro. Nah.
Nah, we not doing all that. You're cooked. You said this is the Groudon one. I didn't even know there was a Groudon stage. Ball Toys here too? Everybody's here. What's going on? Even Ball Toys making an appearance? And this scary Pokemon that I can never remember the name of is also here. You said, where's the Dragon type Reggie when you need them? Exactly. But Reggie Alecki has made an appearance too. Very random. I did not expect that. Let me get away from the Sylveon. What's this do? Movement speed. Oh, bro. Reggie Drago is in the mix. You were just asking about him, and he made his appearance right on time, bro. Right on time. Uh-oh, I'm getting... This is bad. This is bad. Reggie Drago in the mix, too, man. I didn't expect that. Don't worry, your rune knocked him out, too. I like that. I like to see that dragon emoji in the chat. Bro, even this bug Pokemon is here. What the heck, bro? So much variety. Whoa, I'm surprised that I got taken out there. Not a good performance for me there. Look at Baltoy just spinning around here. Oh, dude. Even this ninja bug Pokemon is here. Dude, Reggie Rock is here too? What is happening? Are all the Reggies just here? Gabby says we gotta defend the point. Oh, we're going crazy. We're going crazy. Well, now I gotta know what's in the middle. Oh, it's Groudon. I'm making my way to Groudon. I gotta see this. Oh, bro. Let's go. Just another impressive run by the squad. Very impressive run, guys. Shade says Groudon's my next favorite Pokemon next to Haxorus. Haxorus is pretty cool, man. See if I can drop a hundo on him too. See if I can get one. Yeah, I can. Let's go. Wow.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Just another one on him. Let's see where we ended at.
You win.
1,000 to 300, bro. You ruined with 20 KOs, Bacon with 17. I'm doing nothing with 3 KOs, apparently. My goodness, man. Wow. Job well done, guys. Job well done. Jeroen says €2 last because of the ban. That's right. Jeroen says, bro, you scared 3. Yeah, but I didn't get any KOs, man. I only had 3 KOs. Thank you for that €2 dono, Jeroen, as well. I appreciate you, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am pretty tired. It's almost 2:20 in the morning. I do have to go to work tomorrow. So this has got to be it, man. We got to call it a night, man. We got to call it a night. Jeroen said, I know the score is what counts. I know. I'm just saying. I wish I had a couple more KOs, though. We had a lot of fun tonight. We played a little bit of Scarlet and Violet. We maxed out a Pokemon on stream. You guys got to see it. We used the Mochis. We maxed out the EVs. We maxed out the IVs. We raised it to level 100. We did all that. Then we got on Pokemon United. We've been here ever since. We'll be back tomorrow with another stream. I'll be back at a regular time. I won't be on so late. I'm not working super late like I was today, so I'll be back on at my regular time tomorrow. So I'll look forward to seeing you guys then. Shout out to my guy Jeroen for all the donos. Shout out to my guy Vibes for all the donos as well. Crazy donos from both of you guys. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Bacon and Jeroen for running it up on Pokemon Unite. Shout out to Gabby, who was on Pokemon Unite with us as well. Shout out to Shade, who's always in the mix with us. Shout out to B-Raz, of course. Hopefully B-Raz feels better tomorrow. Shout out to Unknown Burger. Shout out to Redland Runner, who was in here. And of course, shout out to the tribe. We got a new tribe member tonight. I believe Chandler joined us. So shout out to everybody. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. We'll be back tomorrow around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you then. And we didn't lose. We still haven't broke the winning streak. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your night. If you haven't hit that like button on the live, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And Shade, I will definitely get you that Dino tomorrow, man. If you get NSO at some point tomorrow, send me a message on Discord, and I'll make sure I create a Dino egg for you, bro. I got you covered. I got you covered. All right, guys, have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day to Jeroen. And we'll see you on the next one. All right, guys.